stream because it's about the time.
Where are you exactly?
Oh my
By
god,
the
it's
exit.
bright. Jesus!
Oh my god, it's bright Jesus is the first thing that people hear in the stream.
Have a good reason. Oh my. Where? Is that? Oh my. Gee.
Halabali dropped a little happy in chat. I think Halabali heard you screaming about the lights.
Gee, oh my.
Isn't this place just idyllic?
Glasses here.
Oh, you had time to make yourself a proper Warrior of Darkness glam. I love the little black flowers in your hair.
Thank you. Technically ink blue, but don't tell anyone.
I mean, ink blue is actually a better color than the black usually. Don't tell anyone, they might start raising the prices. Obrick should be here soon. Well, maybe I should change my outfit if I can. Do I have a more dark outfit? I can just hit this. This is sort of okay. Wait. There we go.
Hey there, Ron. What are you doing here?
There we go. Now I'm Warrior of Darknessified. Forgot my Black Mage glam works for Red Mage.
I like those boots.
I'm Moon 9.
Yeah, this is a pretty nice outfit I haven't worn in ages, because I just forgot that it could be used for something other than Black Mage. But it's pretty Warrior of Darkness.
Yep.
You're still in your X? Gosh, Halabali, get out of your X. And of course you're ahead. I assume you went forward until they unlocked the Aetherite, so you didn't have to do the bullshit with Sancoin X Fine to get back.
I did that too. Like, just the one quest so I could just use the Aetherite.
Queen Alina doesn't have an X. You don't play FF14 then, because if you play FF14, by the end of ARR, you unlock X's. And then you can, like, group up and enter your X mine. Like, take like 7 of your friends with you to enter your X. I mean, for the Alliance raids, you get to bring 8 times 3. 24 minus 1. 23 of your friends. You bring 23 of your friends with you for the Alliance raids. Don't have 23 friends? Best go make them. You're playing in an MMO now. I actually don't have many friends because I'm mostly... Oh, Halabali joined... Oh, Halabali, you joined Rose, etc., didn't you?
Yeah.
Ah, I see. I was like,
Jesus is bright.
what X are you doing? Oh, you joined Rosa and everyone. They were asking me to do it, join them too, and they weren't asking me, but they were sending a thing. I'm like, oh, should I? Like, no, I should help Albert push through. I do intend to, at some point, stream those X's, so it's probably best that I don't. We can call upon them when we stream them blind later, and then Halabadi will know what we're doing.
Oh, this is... Ooh.
I'm ready to be menacing when Elsbeth walks in. Wait, like that. Which staff is that one?
Is it this way? Yes, maybe, perhaps. I don't
The
know.
hyperconductive Majestus replica. It's a Heaven Sword relic.
Ah.
Why is the circus tower here?
I call it the egg staff. Because it looks like an egg.
Why is the Crystal Tower here? How do you think that they had the potential to form a conduit between worlds?
Oh, hello. What's this?
The best thing about this outfit is even though it's kind of hot, it keeps the sun off of me. I'm tempted to try to get a hood.
I'm gonna have some weird suntan lines at the end of this expansion.
I think that is an Albert right there. No.
Limsa Laminsa.
What? Why are we saying... Oh, yeah, from Limsa... Oh, I know where he is. I'm from Limsa Laminsa. Or it doesn't exist.
This is the second time we've seen Viera in the story.
I wonder which expansion had Viera's appear.
Also Tiger Men. Or Lion Men, I guess.
Yeah, the Hrothgar, the men. The women just happened for Dawndrail. And they're so cute. There was a Hrothgar, a femme Hrothgar.
Oh God, they ate him. What the hell?
Welcome to No Friends.
I think I missed the part where they ate him. I thought that happened off screen.
It did happen off stream.
Oh, okay.
A Sin Eater. Oh, who are you?
Because you were skipping the cutscenes, you're not nearly as bad at this fucker as you should be. He's the one who killed all your friends.
I think the correct term in this situation is Isekai.
Yeah. He's Truck-kun.
Oh, he's Truck-kun. Hello.
I was
His
playing.
arm looks a bit odd, but okay. Oh, he's short. Hello.
He's not that
Yeah,
short.
I've been
He's
playing
taller
this-
than me.
I've been playing this one game the other day, and there's like an event where you have to push like someone out of the way of a truck, but like you need like a really high athletic hat to actually do it. Otherwise, you have to like settle for alternatives to get around it. And it keeps ending my runs because I keep trying to do it every time I. I'm hoping I can beat Truckin this time, but I'm not sure.
Well, you didn't really give me much say in the matter, but okay. Yes, hey, hello. Thank you for bringing me, I guess. Huh? Oh.
What's that O about?
Oh my God, are we gonna meet Ophelia? Wasn't that the first thing that she? You better explain. I don't know anything. Yeah, let's start with the shiny sky. Why is it shiny?
Been...
I remember. Oh, oh dear. Oh no. Oh.
This has been the last 3 hours of my life, is just listening to Albert go, oh no, God, as he catches up. It's great. That's why I had to start the stream early. I'm like, yeah, we can have Albert hide, and then we can be like, where's Albert? We need to find him, and he can stroll out. And then I'm like, no, the stream needs to hear Albert experiencing the very beginning of Shadowbringers. I keep thinking of my own little soul crystal thing is Albert, and I want to do my sea pose.
Yep, definitely gonna be having her suntans later.
Yeah, with your frickin' cover-up thought.
It's hot out here!
It is so hot. Oh my god. Why am I wearing black? Right. I need to dye this white.
You know what's funny?
What?
It's usually you're the one usually showing skin.
There he is. Cotton cutscene.
Oh.
I'm waiting until he comes out of cutscene so I can Horsefant the Crystal Exarch in front of him.
Oh no.
Amalia!
just having such a good time. I love this. Fine. Ah.
What are you doing? You're stabbing Drakun! No! I need answers, damn it! He can't answer me if it's you! Welcome to the Crystarium! Okay, what am I supposed to do now? He's dead! Oh. Well, I have arrived, I guess. What the hell is going on?
Welcome to Shadowbringers.
I guess you want to go get
push
your.
on.
I guess you want to go get your quick bite to eat.
Yeah. Give me 5 minutes. I'll just nom on something. I'll be right back. I'll just stand here.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna do this while we bullshit while you wait to get back. You in the pose, us cheering. Anybody walking by is gonna be so fucking confused.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Or they'll join in. That's true. Or both. Passers-by, please join in. It makes it even better that we are all the same FC and we all have the FC sign. So anyone comes by is just like, what the hell is this FC doing?
Where is the FC sign anyway?
What level is Nightkin? 65. Oh, that's why I haven't been red maging. I didn't finish the quest and there's skills behind it, but it's fucking the most misogynistic fucking quest line in history.
Oh dear. What exactly happened?
Hi, it doesn't matter how hard you're working, everything that you do in your life is just ruined and horrible, and you'll never achieve anything because you're a woman, and you need to listen to and swear your soul to the man.
Oh.
There we go. You're right, it's hot.
At least it's not as humid as Kagane.
Here, maybe.
Buddy.
I don't think people are prepared IRL for how naked I will be everywhere if the goddamned anorexia pills that they want to put me on work.
Oh dear.
Like if I get as thin as the fatphobic surgeon, I don't have any confirmation that the surgeon hates trans people, just that he hates fat people. If I am as thin as that surgeon wants me to be for the hernia surgery, I am absolutely going to basically wear this outfit IRL. Maybe with a little, like, sari skirt thing so that I don't get, like, harassed for bulge. And if there's, like, a visible hernia surgery scar, I am absolutely going and getting that shit tattooed with, like, flames or thorns or something. Just like, yeah.
No, my doggy wants something.
Because basically every piece of clothing that they sell at an affordable price anymore is made out of the back texture fabrics. So, you know?
Oh yeah, I noticed my jeans feel rather
Garbage!
sketchy.
The fucking denim is shit these days. I don't use proper fucking denim. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they
people-
wear out so fast.
Yeah. And like people will be like, why do you wear that outfit every day? And I'm like, because it's the only fucking outfit I have that doesn't give me bad sensory, and I'm burnt out. Like, frickin'. I love my polka dot dress so much that like holes are starting to form in the sides of it because I'm wearing it too much.
Hmm.
Which is
Alright,
annoying.
I beat. I gotta be
Bye bye, good doggo. So, chat, how is everything? Are we excited for Shadowbringers? Yay! I wish that, like, everything worked here already, but we haven't unlocked everything yet, so I can't, like, take this time to check my retainers and shit. Perfect. Let's update my this. An expression. Perfect.
And I'm back.
Whoa!
Now.
And my adventure plate is updated. Quickly, Halabali, do the cheer.
I don't have that one.
No. Ah. Well, you're back, which means, yay, friend. You're going to be dying of heat soon, sir.
That's why I brought this.
Oh, thank you. Speaking of that,
Oh.
shouldn't that just be freaking repeatable? Like, shouldn't this be a
Yeah.
fucking loop? It's the same thing with, oh, I don't have that here. The little ladies dance. Fan dance. That. Why can't I do it? I thought I had that one.
How would you type this?
I thought it was L dance, but do I not have it? I could have sworn I got that. Did I get that on my main and not on my stream? No, it's there. LA dance.
Oh, LA dance. Okay.
Yeah, that should also be a loop.
Yeah.
Hey. Well, I guess it's time for us to get answers out of this bitch. Answer us.
Raccoon! No!
Now, a full and frank discussion in the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you first to gain a firmer grasp on the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium's civic leaders and glean something of this world and its predicament. As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetherite, a convenience with which I'm sure you are only too familiar. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your etheric trail and find a connection in the source, believe it or not. I strongly suggest you complete the attunement before venturing any further. Just going back to the St. Coinix Find is a pain in the ass. After you've done so, walk up the steps next to the Aetherite and head out to the left to arrive in the crystalline mine. This is where you'll find our collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as their spokeswoman, Catless, one of the people I should like you to meet. Another is Morin. To reach him in his cabinet of curiosity, you want to avoid the aforementioned steps and take the exit to the left, and simply continue straight along and down until you come to the large doors at the end of the path. The third and final person I should like you to meet is Bragi, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He is to be found in the markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Aetherite Plaza. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you'll visit the major districts of the city and hopefully gain a feel for the place. I trust my directions were simple enough. Clear as the Crystal Tower. Very good. I can see the layout of the Crystarium owes more to historic necessity than planning, but I'm sure you'll learn its twists and turns before long. In all honesty, the true challenge may be in finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars, and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. That being the case, when they ask where you hail, as they inevitably will, I suggest you claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. When you finish making the rounds, pray meet me in the large courtyard at the center of town. Until then, I should probably put clothes on if we're meeting important people. Probably.
Probably.
Now where are my crafters out? No. I spent 500,000 gil of y'all's money on this glam. I should wear it.
You know, Barb, the key to embezzlement is that no one knows about it. I think you have to talk to the Nemesis again.
I mean, I did it on stream, so you'd find out eventually.
Oh, yeah. Right.
I even said, they said, hey, make sure Albert never finds out.
Oh, look at this crystal. Oh.
I know.
Thank you for showing the way.
Thank you, Ura. We detect the flow of vastly different currents of aether. Connection to energies is faint but stable, which should allow transportation to aetherites in the source. Yay! We have a reason to go teleporting back to the source. Well, where do we want to go? Markets,
What's
distribute.
up the stairs first, or
Sure, we'll do it. We'll do it in the order that Truck-kun said. God damn it! Now that we've called him Truck-kun, I'm not going to be able to stop.
Okay, well...
Incidentally, Truck-kun is the guy I'm like, I don't like him, but Albert's gonna like him. Knowing the sorts of people you like, I think you're gonna like him.
Well, look, plantations. Yes, very nice. A leaf meat, merchant and mender. Yes.
Yeah, I know, the Crystarium's nice. If they gave us a Crystarium housing option, I would Crystarium.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Catless. Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here. I'm gonna guess you're new to our fair city? Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen a fine sanctuary. The Exarch can throw up a barrier if the city eaters come knocking, so it's a damn sight safer in here than out there. Safer and more civilized, too, thanks to us and the mean. We work together to procure materials and resources and craft the goods which make the city life possible. This is the place to visit if you need a coat mended or a kettle forged. Just don't go thinking it'll be all handed to you on a plate like those Umoran layabouts. Here in the Crystarium, we work for a living. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labor. You don't have a whiff of indolence about you like some folk I met. Still can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from? The Exarch's homeland. One of the Exarch's countrymen, you say? I see. Well then, I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him, and a friend of his is a friend of ours. Wouldn't call me friend, but it really is quite incredible when you think about it. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence, pulled the entire thing out of thin air. It wasn't long before the droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. And that's how the Crystarium began. At the Exarch's invitation, buildings started going up, and with the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into the thriving metropolis you see today. The city stood here for decades now, but the eldest among us swear the Exarch looks exactly the same as he did back then. He's indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, he has never yet let us down. So if he and you wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, folk here will respect your wish for privacy. I am, however, more than a little curious to see any crafting talent you might be hiding. If you've ought to contribute on that front, be sure to come back and visit once you've had a chance to settle in. Just ask for Catless, and I'll find you a niche here in the crystalline mean. You can help us keep the cogs of the city greased and turning. Yay! You've learned about life in the Castarium.
Nice. Where?
Now we go.
Where to next?
Well, first, Aethernet shard.
Oh yeah. Oh, it looks so pretty.
And then we have to go back and go down. I do love the blue glass, like, dome things. They're great.
Oh, they're very nice.
If this weren't a post-apocalyptic hellscape, this would be a really great place to live.
I'm trying not to think about that.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure the fact that it's never... The sun's always out, I don't think you can ignore that.
With thick enough shutters, maybe.
Right, so what's down here?
I think there's an aetherite over here.
Thank you. Amalia!
Yeah, Amalia!
Perhaps.
There are Amalia
Perhaps
in the city.
Ah.
Well, I'll protect you. I fear that disagrees with my aesthetic sensibilities, the Amalia says.
Okay. Well, he sure told you.
Why are there Amalia here? Are they gonna summon Ifrit?
Oh god, no. Oh, this is. Oh.
I'm gonna be honest with you, the Trivium is my absolute single favorite, like, little room area in the entire game.
Is it there? Is it there? Is it? Well, that's an F-net shard at least.
Yep. And the place we need to go. The Cabinet of Curiosity.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, this is nice.
This isn't post-apocalyptic thing. This is heaven. Toilet books. Oh.
The last repository of human knowledge.
Well, when you say it like that, it's still it's. Well, hello, Morin.
Don't curse us, Falabali. Excuse me, miss. Are you recently come to the city, perchance? I'm quite familiar with our civic roles, see, and, what I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you? A rumpled scroll, even? A scrap of scribbled on parchment? My apologies. Literature is something of an obsession of mine, as well as a profession. Librarian Morin at your service, and this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. As your powers of perception likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manner of tomes, documents, and other vehicles for the written word. As horrific as the loss of life and land wrought by the flood unquestionably was, the damage to the recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived. But tell me, what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for any title in particular? Mayhap a spot of academic research? The excerpt sent me. Oh, you have an interest in modern history. Splendid. A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives. I quite agree. If you'd prefer something more visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for our children somewhere. Just a moment, and I'll fetch it for you. Yay! Children's history book.
Yay, lore.
And here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair, make yourself more comfortable? On with the lesson, then. I think we need to get more in semester then. A 100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadow Keeper, the Steward of Darkness. In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease, until the day an enormous blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We called this calamity the Flood of Light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. Yet when it seemed all would be lost, a savior appeared before us, the Oracle of Light. She stood twixt us and the approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. Thus was Norvrant, and Norvrant alone, spared the fate of erasure. Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspect to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate, and their fulgent presence stole the night from the Novrant sky. Even now they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I'd be glad to retell it for you. Or if you'd rather I speak of other matters, that too would be my pleasure. I should be so glad of the company. Yay, we learned about the Flood of Light. Also, if it's not obvious, this is also the expansion where every single person on the planet has a crush on the warrior of... not Light. Let's not say Light.
And I'm evil.
Yeah, let's keep our
title
identity.
secret.
Yeah.
Okay, you jump down, I'll take the long way.
We kind of have to take the...
Oh, there's no way down there. Okay.
I'm confused. Oh, there's the door. Shush.
The trivia. There's aerothorite somewhere here.
I think that's upstairs.
Ah.
We missed it. We can go back up and get it. We probably should go back up and get it. take you up to the crystalline mean. And then if we go over, we should see an aetheryte for the Amaro launch up there. Yep, there it is. Aura's by it.
Huzzah! This is very pretty. Oh.
The sun-bleached stone. And you can come down to the rotunda this way.
Whee! Whee! Ouch!
The Exarch's waiting for us here. We're not ready for him yet. The sky is really pretty. If you can ignore what it means, it's very pretty. What do you think, love? Is the sky pretty?
Just don't look straight up.
Yeah, I think I need to look. It's very bright.
You might have to invest in sunglasses or something.
Oh, it's upstairs. Okay.
Oh no, it's downstairs, but there's going to be another. I think there's another aetheryte up here.
Let's see.
So I want to check it out first. Either that or I've never been up here. I don't think I've ever been up here. This does not look familiar. What is this? Where am I?
Oh.
This is cute.
How do you get up there? Oh, I see. I think I see.
Oh, yeah, that's the inn. Okay, then we don't actually have any thing up here. Okay.
Hello! Ouch! Oh, I almost died. Ah, there's an aetheryte.
Welcome to Musica Universalis, the newest game from Paradox Game Studios. New to the city, friend. The spinning head and wide eyes give you away. Welcome, my name's Broggy, and I'm the master of these markets. They gave the district another official title, but I'm not in the habit of using it. Too florid by half. In any case, our merchants stock a range of equipment for drawns, such as yourself. So finding something your size shouldn't be a problem. But the drawn? Did you say drawn? Aye, something wrong? Let's see if we can straighten this one out. See those two in front of us? The shorter one is Hume, and the taller one's an elf. That sturdy individual over there is a Galgant, and the one with horns is a Drawn, like you. Then you have the large scaly chaps with the long tails and Nectarines and livestock. Those would be the Zun. Which is apparently not the name you know them by. I'm now curious to know which far-flung region you hail from. The same place as the Exarch. Same as the Exarch, eh? Well, that explains it. We don't get much further flung than that. We've had a few of your lot pass through in the recent years, and despite their obvious learning, they've floundered over the simplest things. But not to worry. Should you find yourself confused by the local language or customs, I'll be here to answer your questions. Yay, we learned about the peoples of the first. So, Ura, you and I are drawn.
Okay.
Albric, you're a human, apparently.
Apparently I am. Woohoo!
What were the Elysian again?
An
Elf? Elf. Sounds like some sort of made-up goblin word.
And the Lalafels?
We haven't seen any.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yes, right. Over.
Maybe they all died in the flood. That would be unfortunate. A world without Lalas is like a world without life.
Wait.
Yay! I'm attuned to all the Ethernets. Lakeland. Uh-huh.
Yay! Now we can just teleport back to buy Truck-kun. Do you want to take a group photo with Truck-kun?
Yeah,
Let's
do
go
it.
take a group photo with Truck-kun.
I am power walking.
Why don't you just take the Aetherites?
I wanted to walk more.
And Halabali's still sucking his axe. Why do you keep staring at me like that? We'll be right there? Okay, we'll wait for you for the group pose.
Mm.
Okay. There we go. The whole party with Truck-kun. Now that we've done our
Yay.
commemorative photo, what are you trying to hold my hand? What the hell? Answer some questions. Oh, well, how did you fare? Did my colleagues help you from a clearer picture of the world and the people? Yeah, now you need to go tell us what the hell's going on. As I turn in my notes, apparently. Yes, it seems you were treated to a most thorough introduction. I understand it was something of a chore, but it's necessary you grasp these things before we proceed. As for the Crystal Tower's origin, you may have noted the details are sparse. The structure is, in fact, the self-same one you know from the source, transported to the first in its entirety. It was my first attempt at breaching the boundaries between worlds, something of a trial run for your eventual crossing. Though I do not know which era I tore it from, I do know its arrival served to set the wheels of fate in motion. Alright, I was going to do this. Brick. I can't trade with you.
No, so I talked to Truck-kun. He's very insistent here. Yes, very insistent.
You've done as I requested. I learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time I've fulfilled my part of the bargain and explained what's befallen your comrades. That's a conversation I'd rather have in the privacy of my quarters. I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that the guard knows to admit you.
Oh,
Just like that, then. Grahatia is... I'm not familiar with that name. Is it something I should know? He's the warden of the tower. An extraordinary tale. I'm afraid I found no such individual residing in the tower when it passed into my care. Mayhap we can revisit that mystery another time. For now, I think it's best we focus on the present. Well, I asked for you. And here, take my wood. There you go, that's all I had to do.
what a generous gift. Crystarium Gatekeeper. Hello. Enter the Crystal Tower. Yes, please.
Yeah, take me in.
Oh.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions. To put it simply, they are here in the First. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the Source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the First, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5. Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the First for almost a year. My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch. Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
Then find a way to send them back.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. that which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
No. But I will play along for now. For want of a better choice.
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
What? Show us around again. Oh, I'm looking at my shoes that are the problem. Come on, give me some shoes. There we go.
Huzzah! Right, Raccoon. What's next?
I want to wear the new outfits. The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed the room has been available at the Pendants, which it turns out is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, which I was hoping to give my own introduction to their wares. Come along. Okay, to the markets we go. Apparently my outfit is deciding to flash the world if I get the wrong angle.
Oh dear.
I need more longer skirts. Not that that stops straight guys from sexually harassing you. Never listen to anyone be like, she was dressed, she asked for it. And fucking... Still mad. Still mad. Dear men listening to this podcast, do not try to shove your dicks in girls' throats at the fucking bus stop. That is not the place. Fucking hell. Anyway. What do you have to say, jerk? Also, don't pull people's souls across the universe without consent.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. Aught you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here. Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough. Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
Tombstones. Tombstones. Why are you...
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the
We're
commodities
never
of
free
your
from them.
homeworld. Avan Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
My wife, yay!
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails?
Except for the shirt I'm wearing, yeah? Got the shirt here.
Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home, through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Sne Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand.
Aww.
Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Wife? New wife, I need you to tell me, I need you to go inform other wife that I am safe. Go to Tataru.
Consider it done.
As you heard, that was Feo Uld of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
So how does everyone feel about just having gotten, like, shotgun wedding to a random fairy?
Is that what this is, kid, or?
Yeah, basically. We just bound our souls together for all eternity. Yay.
I think I'm past the point of being surprised and just, okay. Oh, fine, sure. Why
Sure.
not?
I'll marry this random chick. There you are. I was just... Hey! My Abelathian rock salt just sold for 19,760 gil. Yay!
19 grand?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shit's from
Yes.
a pain in the ass fucking timed node. There you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here in the Pendants for the duration of your stay. Make use of as you see fit. When you're ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray rest and recuperate, and we shall reconvene in the Ocular anon. I believe that covers all practical concerns. Thank you for answering my call. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. Well, pleasure to meet ya, and welcome to your new home in the Pendants. Your room's ready if you'd care to retire. There's that inn you were asking about, Ura. Only it's less an inn and more a private apartment. Like a dining room and everything.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
The warrior of darkness?
What? Did you just... You can hear me? Oh, gods, how long has it been? That was what I called myself in your world. The warrior of darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back. If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source, and tried to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia, how she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant, Minfilia and my friends. They surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood?
About a century?
100 years. 100 long years. My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
I'm here to save your world, bitch. Apparently.
You were summoned to save the first. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not
Well,
forgotten
partly
that.
because our world's going to get caught in the crossfire if we don't.
Yep.
But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Just because it's light outside doesn't mean we can't turn the lights off inside when we go to bed. Oh my god. Those shutters are heavy. We can probably curtain them. Well, how do you feel about Ardbert? You're my blindy.
Oh, sad. I'm a bit sad about Ardbert.
Yeah. No, she can't. No, she can't be dead. She can't be gone. I won't have it. I won't have it. No.
Who can't be dead and gone?
Nymphelia! Let me repair my stuff.
I'm going to go cash out my money.
You mean our money?
Maybe I should wait.
There was a silence there, a very long silence. So we're ocular. Oh, it's over here. Yes. I'm just gonna take a quick peek around.
There's so much stuff in my
And
inventory.
Nectarine. I
have a bunch of stuff in my inventory. I need to find out what's worth selling.
What do we have in here? A little nook with.
Yeah, Trillium is worth something. Okay, Alric, where are you?
No, nothing hurts. I'm just looking around. Thank you. Right, I am heading back.
Meet me at the meet me at the gate of the Ocular if you want your money.
Oh yeah, you owe me a pretty penny. Yes.
Yep. Oh darn, you're here. If you, I was going to be like, oh, you're not here. I guess he doesn't want it.
Money. 10 gil is enough. Oh,
Well,
20.
That's your share of what I just pulled out of the. That's your share of what I just pulled out of everything.
There you go.
Oh, he gave me my wood back. No,
A fair trade.
all of my efforts in
Pleasure
every
doing
universe.
business with you.
In every universe, I cannot abandon my wood.
Oh, raccoon. Hello. What's up?
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest?
I had a ghostly visitor.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know.
Did this bitch just say I hallucinated that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let us return to the subject of the
Well,
silence.
maybe it's probably better he doesn't know.
This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armorang. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calicia or Armorang? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters.
Thancred, you slut.
Being ever on the move, his
What?
whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Thancred has a new companion.
Well, some things never change.
I do not get why people are into Thancred like that. Wow. Which way do we want to go?
Oh, we have to choose. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, where should we go? Which is which again?
Ameng is Alice, and Yulmore is Alvino.
Eh.
Alice is Halabali Skull.
I was gonna go with LSA too.
Let's do it.
In search of
Alice.
Alice. She is the last one we spoke with. Ready to depart for Amarang? Alice will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was. Repeatedly. Good girl. Good girl.
Good.
Uh-huh.
You skipped that cutscene where Alize broke down in tears, begging us not to disappear no matter what. And then we got ready to go, and then we got called, and Alize was gone.
Poof.
Oh.
I only
that's-
hope...
She was like the second last too.
Yeah. I only hope my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this letter of introduction is addressed to a man named Kasser, master of a merchant caravan. There are a few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Amaro launch, and he will see that you reach your destination. I love the new quest started music. I like these pants because they don't flash the universe.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen your outfit yet.
I'll wait at the Amaro launch for you.
Ooh, there's someone to talk to here. Hello.
Very nice.
Before I got the new pants, I was wearing the black skirt, which flashed the world whenever I changed my camera angle.
Yeah.
Hey, Shamaru Tamer, you're our chocobo thing. You come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. We have a missing. Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Almaring, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for an outpost there, as a matter of fact. We can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. I do, in fact. Alright then, off to the unforgiving sands we go. Yay.
Arang. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Oh, I like the music here.
No matter how many times I come here, the heat never fails to catch me off guard. Don't be surprised when the temperature drops at night, though. The sky is still bright, of course, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch's letter said I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alizé friend of yours is staying. That's a fair old distance. I propose we make a stop at Mord Sork to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Right, you lot, I'm off. Better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Right, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Oh, it's time!
Yay!
Let's go. It has been too long. I'm so glad that we fixed the Flash the Universe problem before I got on the bike.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. I didn't mean to intimidate you there, Kazar.
Oh, there's an either current down that hill.
Hey, so there is.
Yeah.
You just threw me face first into his dick. Thanks.
I aim to please? Question mark?
Please who?
Don't worry about it.
Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Amarang, is it not? Before you cross the river of sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. Okay.
Oh, that is a tilted castle.
Oh, yeah. What happened to it?
Thank you for reading that out loud. I was going on ahead without knowing.
They built him big, didn't they? That's Xar Shal, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabatharang. Seeing what's left behind, I believe it when they say it was once one of Novrent's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Nabatharang's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying. Most of them, anyway. No, not many chose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even that hulking great forest has become little more than an Amara roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait till you see Mord Sook. Let's press on, shall we?
It's so bright.
All day, every day, without cease.
Yeah, I can put this back over here.
Oh. Found another aether current?
Oh, another aether current. Where?
Oh, ouchies.
That's not the aether current. That's a lizard.
Oh, is it still following us?
Yeah.
Not for long.
You attacked it at the moment it went Diagro.
And stay out.
Oh,
Ooh, the music is.
hey, my magic's a bit different here.
The big cactars, I love them. Here we are, Mord Sook. By the blessed shadow, I love this town. I'll be with you in a moment. There's an aetherite. And an Amaro keeper.
Probably wise to take that before.
Forgetting about it.
It's alright. Do.
Oh, fucking bright to this... the southeast. Oh my god.
What's going on?
Look southeast.
Southeast. Like from where?
Just look southeast.
It's very bright, very shiny. Yes.
Those look like the ether stuff from around Ishgard. Or they're close to Ishgard.
Mord Sook, not just full of Mord, but Humes and all manner of others, too. It's long been a refuge for folk displaced by the floods, the population's nothing if not sparse. Oh, have you met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you could never wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our respect to Master Gengen. I'll go ahead and let him know we've arrived. Let's go meet a Mord.
Hey, I just know. Kobolds! Hello!
Hi, Gengen.
Yeah.
Eating spice something and help feed my son. He's growing big and strong, and he's eating me out of house and home. Fucking mood.
Oh.
Fucking mood.
Relatable content.
Every parent on the planet knows that mood. Fucking. I love my sons, but they're teenagers and they eat so much. Oh my god. It's like, good god. Please, for the sake of my wallet, develop anorexia.
Oh dear.
Oh, here he is. Hello, Gengen.
Hello, Caster. Go on, introduce yourself to Master Gengen. Hi, Gengen. Please say your voice, that would be best.
Oh,
That's a kobold!
Master Gengen. This is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mord's.
I love him.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too, many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mord Souk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mord do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
So just... Oh,
The
never mind.
cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Mord says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
A Vobert gold piece.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer. I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here!
Come and look.
Oh.
You buy, you buy.
Oh no!
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots.
I'm scared.
Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Food. Sure. Let's go talk to Ronron.
Their faces
I'll
are
power
kinda
walk
cute.
too. I'll power walk too. Let's go. Meat.
What's that?
Bread. Okay. Hi, Ronron. I'm a vegetarian. Welcome to Ronron's Traveler. I have wares to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time, stare and sniff before you choose, but no drooling on the merchandise, yes? Browse the wares.
I kind of need my protein.
Frog skewers. Oh, you'll like those chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks, spear with stick and roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. Meat. That's my ever-burning bounty, made with the best parts of the lizard, cured with special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on a chilly desert night. Worms. Everyone's favorite, plump white worms slathered in honey. Once you eat a glazed wriggler, you'll never want any other treat. Bread. I call that mush loaf. Middle stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruits, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. Okay, you know what? Chat. It is tasty. Which to choose? Which to choose? Which to choose? Frog skewer, spicy meat, honey glazed worm, or cactus stuffed bread. This is only going to be a 2-minute poll. Do the vote. I don't like what I'm seeing.
Howdy. Spending all that money.
There's a war going on between the frog skewers and the glazed bread. Honey, save me. Save me from the gross meats. Someone bread me. This is by far the best poll I've ever run. Go, spend all your shinies.
Yeah.
Honey glazed worms are still winning, but frog skewers are approaching swiftly. The tolerable bread is at the back, but no one is not doing well enough. No. Don't make me eat the worms. No.
I can't. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong button.
I love that spicy meat has 1 vote. Honey glazed worms wins with Owlsmith having contributed 48,600 channel points.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna get the ever burning bounty.
I guess I have to eat
one as well.
the glazed wriggler.
Nom nom.
To the Jesus step. That's what I would have chosen. You have the gold. And done. 1 Voiverton buys you 15 jars.
15.
15 jars of worms. Not 15 worms, 15 jars.
Ooh, we're eating good tonight.
Not so much. Will I eat the lot? Hey, everyone, come eat some worms. I'll share the rest. Our visitor invites us to feast. Let us give thanks for her great generosity and small appetite. Consider your coin purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored ours.
I'm gonna have some massive heartburn later.
Keeping the merchandise down, yes? No returns. There is a vomit emote, and I don't have it.
I don't have it either. I didn't even know such a thing existed.
I just tried to use it. again. I was watching from here. You honored our custom with great relish. You'll always be welcome in Mordsook. If you need anything in Amarang, we're here to provide. I do have a new emote. I do have a new emote. What's the new emote scheme? Oh, I actually really like that emote. Whoa, don't start the cutscene yet. This is a good emote.
Oh. And it's persistent. Nice.
Oh, Albert, what did you pick?
I took the worms as well. I figured if I'm helping Barb to this delectable treat, I might as well eat it myself. And I ate the whole lot.
All of you fucking ate some worms. Everyone got some fucking worms. Chat, you all get worms too. Remind me to make a honey glazed worm emote.
Oh, God. Well, at least...
You have courage, my friend. Ron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Right, now that you've eaten, I suspect you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I conclude my business. I'll help. Offering your services, aye, well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for some goods that need picking up from the market. All properly paid for, you just need to do the lifting and carrying. I can lift and carry, and by that I mean Albert can lift and carry.
Hey.
This doesn't seem to be what I'm looking for.
Not for sale. I suppose I should actually look at the receipts. We need a table cactus from Thonthon, iron ore from Thalthal, and antiques from Milmil, to be collected from Mulmul. Okay.
Well, I guess we should look around. But however our stomachs allow it.
Thonthon, Thalthal, Mulmul.
Dang it, I should have memorized these.
Thonthon, Thalthal, and Mulmul. There's Mulmul. I see you, Mulmul. And I see Thonthon. Hey, Mulmul, you have a box of antiques to pick up?
There's Zinzin.
Hey, no touching. That merchandise is spoken for. You couldn't possibly change my mind with a better offer. I'm here to pick it up. Casson sent you? Why didn't you say so? I wouldn't dream of selling these goods for a higher bidder. Oh, no, 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 no. Not with our relics, was it? All packed in the box there, handled with care. Thank you. Hey, Thonthon. I'm here to pick up the herbal remedies. Lift with your legs and not with your back. Okay.
Okay, so I can't use the receipt like that. Okay.
You came in with Cassie? Yes, good. I can finally stop thinking about the sack. Please, take your prickly purchase. Yay, and now we just need Total. Hey, Sean, do you have any cool wares? Doesn't seem like you have anything I want. Total, I see you! Total, I'm here to pick up the ores. Alright, what was I doing again? You were waiting for me to take this crate off of your hands. Everything looks like it's here. Cassie sent you? Right. What kind of ore was it again? Copper? Yeah, wait, are you sure? You don't seem to have any in hand. I thought it was copper. Iron! It's iron. Albrick. I'm so overloaded.
Just remember
thank
to always
goodness.
keep your receipt.
Let's load all this ore on here.
Wee.
Fucking creative iron ore. This is why we bring the motorcycle.
At least it's not several bags of iron.
Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. And we
I mean,
got
healthy.
all your crap right here. That's a lot, alright. Good work. And quick work, too, considering you're not set foot in the place before. I thought you wanted to sit in a city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hope to conclude all my business before you return, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middlemen and sort the mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Cassette? Feels like an age since I last saw you.
Oh, hello.
They're in the lovely Tesleen. It's been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This lady was on her way to meet with Alice. I'm supposed to be taking her to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commanded my attention. Wait, I know who you are. Alice's told me so much about you. You're the Mew fans, aren't you? Yeah? I knew it. How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tesleen. I work as a carer at the inn, and I've gotten to know Alice quite well since she took up guard duties there. You want me to take over as Gobo's guide? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That'd be a great help, thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Amarang, and I'll send you back to Crystarium. Sure. Have a great day. While I spend another glamour crystal to make my gloves look like this. Totally not a waste of glamour crystals. How many do I even have left? 10. I'm gonna need to get more later. Sooner or later. I don't like those as much as the ones I had before, but I've committed to it. Oh gosh, I'm inside of her!
Oi! I saw her first!
Well, you need to be proactive. Now. See? Be proactive. And then you're nice and close. Oh, that worked perfectly. That worked perfectly. I wasn't intending it to, but that just worked perfectly.
Oh.
Not my type, though. Alice's been desperate to see you. Let's go to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't that hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. We're to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and we'll meet you outside.
Oh, there's a blue quest. Work to live or live to work. Huh.
Tally ho! Well, that was short.
Oh.
All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. While most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance, the local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Think you can handle any beasts that make a meal of us?
Of course.
I am entirely encased within Albrecht. I thought you might. Alice was always saying how much, well, let's get going, shall you?
What has Alice been saying about me? I'm a little concerned now.
Talking all about how eager we are for bloodshed.
Oh dear. Oh! Remember
Turn
this
off!
one? Your old enemy. Oh,
Oh, something's going on.
Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those can be quite nasty. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I always thought Alice was strong, but in her mind she was never. Now it makes sense. Well, we should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without distractions.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
oh, she says so.
I can't help but notice that she's implying that Alice is, like, insecure about her combat abilities because she's comparing herself to us.
We're like very exceptional.
Oi!
Yeah, I'll just continue surveying here while you take care of that. Oh, hey.
Come join in!
Chaotic cyclone! And decimate! Good measure. There we go.
Oh, that looks good. Alright, now let's hurry back.
God, I love Reaper. Reaper is so fun. You see that big AoE, rah, death from the void, and explode you. Grim Swath plus Guillotine, let's go. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here, frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need these supplies back to the inn.
Yeah, bringing up the wolf.
Ow!
Whee! This is a good little wolfie. Huh?
Turtle.
Where are we going? Oh, okay.
The spires.
No. Oh, should we be paying attention?
Should be avoiding the scissor jaws. Testing.
There you are. Hello.
This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. When you think of it, I'm glad I didn't take the trip alone. Seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow. First, let's head inside, shall we? Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alice arrived. It's not much, but it's home to the afflicted and a handful of carers. The illness isn't contagious, is it? Contagious? Well, no, not as far as we know. I don't think I've met anyone besides Alice who's so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have Alice give you the full explanation.
actually did get an option saying, "Oh, I could probably help with the healing."
I do not want your fucking AI companion, Microsoft. Fuck off. I'm still mad that VI turned into this fucking scam bullshit. Useful, meaningful technology turned into a fucking scam by business people. Grr. Thank you, Amaro Keep. Goodbye, Amaro Keep. Tesleen? Where's Alice? Now, where is she? I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, but why not go surprise her? She's usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first. You might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out the south side and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes while you're gone. To the watchtower, my noble steed.
Whee! Oh God, no. Let's not look.
That's bright.
Yes, look at the ground. The ground is nice.
Wait, I think there's an ether current around here.
Yeah,
Oh, there is.
Whoa! Ooh.
Almost jumped off the freaking cliff there. I'm not sure I trust you to be driving.
It's fine.
She's nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints in the ground, and they look the right size. Wonderful. It's my turn to drive.
Yay!
Right, like the
They
wind,
go
Torgal.
northwest. They go northwest.
Oh, it's.
They continue northwest.
Raise you there.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Curve around.
That's.
What are these things?
Chaotic cyclone!
No, wait.
Yep.
They curve around west.
Oh, even more. Okay. Yep. Come one, come all. There.
And we're over here just not helping. There are many tracks here, but the end of the nest of disturbed sand.
Oh no.
Get back here! Is that... It can't be.
Impressive! 'Cause
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner. How are you?
Not good. You disappeared right in front of me, right after you made me swear. Right after we swore.
We've fought them to a standstill, then?
Yep.
The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them.
Don't worry, I got married to a fairy and she went back to say hi.
But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal.
Wow.
But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters. That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back.
Dang.
In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach.
That sounds very much like a void scent.
But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether, and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct, that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. Which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Not gonna lie, that sounded a little extreme, Alizea. It's just a matter of time.
A little.
More for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared. Shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it served me well as a training ground. Tesleen and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin-Eaters. Which is knowledge I can now share with you. While you help me finish my patrol, of course. And here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn, you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. The marks on your map are where usual trouble spots are. You can assume any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sea-Eater. But we'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your ether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. It's good hunting. Yeah. Void Scent are like that from Darkness. But I note that the Void Scent we've dealt with occasionally have consciousness, so...
This sounds exactly like a Void Scent. What,
It sounds like a Void Scent, but for light.
Whoa! Oh. Speaking of... Hello!
Forgiven cowardice.
Oh.
But these also seem familiar, don't they?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Remember that city dungeon? That was consumed by darkness, and then we... Yeah, and then we went in there again, and it had the things of light.
I don't recall, actually. Doesn't look like anything's here.
Get on my whale.
Ride the pillion. Whee.
You were saying?
Yeah, what was that? What was it called now again?
City down to Pour Hard.
Oh yes, that's it. You are forgiven. Now you are dead.
Forgiven? No, you are not. I would fly my whale everywhere, but your bike is faster. I just love that we encountered them before. And since I hadn't done the side content before, when I saw them, I was like, oh shit, it's Sin-Eaters! How did you fare? No problem. I thought there might be one or two lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for the area. I expect you noticed yourself, but individually, the lesser Sin-Eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the Void Scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when the powerful Sin-Eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols. Cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play. And you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tesleen, shall we?
Yeah.
Literally like Void Scent. She hasn't been telling you stories, has she? Oh, gods. Alexei tells me you helped her on the patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you found each other. You have no idea how badly Alexei's missed your company. Everything's always, oh, if Gubba were here, she would... That's an exaggeration. I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view the matters from another perspective, and I respect Gummo's methods. Honestly, after seeing her in action, I can understand why. Oh god, Tesleen, are you a Himajoshi? Are you shipping us? The way she leaps in the fray without hesitation is really something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. I'm only teasing. I've no doubt she deserves all the admiration she gets, just as you do. She's a Himajoshi, oh my god. I love it. Okay. Hat, I might not try it, do you? Farewell, Hat. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but duties I put off when I was in the market are still waiting for me. Oh, there's 101 things I need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alice? What? And twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. Burnout is irrecoverable. I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, Alice. Will you do that? Could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I need to visit. It's a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Pawnil, Totten, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of a response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Okay. Hey, Pawnil. Thank you. Totten? Hi, you got a little sand there. Doing okay? He glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face ease. Aw. And Halloran. Oh my gosh. You're like my little pale brother. Hi. Also a Zayla. Or a drone, excuse me. How you doing, kiddo? I've decided you're my son. He remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin is hardened into something akin to plaster. I regret my decision! Oh no! No!
He's at a late stage of this illness, isn't he?
Halric, are you okay? Halric? It's gonna be okay. Kathleen, we have to heal Halric. I've decided he is my son. We will save him. You seen the patients? How were they? We need to save Halric. Good, that's good. I knew they'd enjoy meeting you. I'm concerned about Halric, though. I have to speak with the other carers, but I think his time may be near. We shall leave you to have that discussion then. I'm going to take Gobo to Mordsuk. Do you have any errands we need doing? Well, I suppose there's one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? The Sard's caravan just passed through, so Ron should have fresh fruit. Come then, Gobo. There's something I want you to see. Right after we stop at Ron's, of course.
I don't want to eat more spicy meat.
We don't need to. Okay. Amaro Keep. Take us back to Mordsuk. Yay, Amaro! It has 4 wings. That's cute. I like the Amaro.
Ooh.
Run, run.
Cheap casings, what's that for? Oh, for making violin showcase. Oh, we'll do shopping some other day.
Oh, back again, are you? You need another taste of Run Run's wares? Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Ah, yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your coin kiss with me, I might still owe you food. Yeah, take this one free of charge. Yeah, you owe me a lot. You also owe me stomach medicine. God, I've never seen a moored merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? I bought 15 jars of worms and spread them around. Yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. No, no. It's not for me, it's an offering of sorts. Not for me. The worms, if you please. Only the best trickle is for you. Come again, my friends. I don't want worms. Right? That's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Aetheryte to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from the very top. I'm sorry to our Himajoshi friends, but I'm not sure that Alice will happen. I'm not sure that Gobose will happen if she's a worm eater.
Oh. Hello.
Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, right? Okay, Swigglers, you actually brought them? I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Only once. Never fails, shall we? Okay, she's not a worm eater. Gobose can happen. Someone draw me Gobose.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond?
The burn.
That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance.
Aww.
That nectarine you bought. It's Halric's favorite fruit.
Oh, that's good. I've decided he's my son. We need to save him.
Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn. Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over.
I don't like this,
The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals. I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough.
Alice, want to eat a nectarine?
But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Yes, I do.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
He told us.
But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandoned you.
Yeah,
on
he
the
seemed
battlefield.
frightened.
So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless. On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
I'm not sure poison is the most humane way. Give him the nectarine, let him enjoy the nectarine, and then I'll, like, give him a hug and cleave his head from his shoulders with my scythe. That will kill him basically instantly and painlessly.
That sounds a bit messy, though.
Or kick him outside. It's fine. I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe that befell the first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Orianje's lecture. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just the threat posed to the others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carriers are truly fond of their wards, and we spare them that suffering. It's their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. I mean, we could also just directly insert it in between a couple of the higher vertebrae and destroy the brainstem entirely. They will cease to feel any responses from their lower body. It'll be a little uncomfortable because he suffocates, but, like, he won't feel any pain. Just fade away. I don't want to poison my son. I regret my life choices. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find the nectarine? Thank you. Alice has explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. You may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and we decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Thanks to you, though. If his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Well, nothing's going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time we have that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
You needn't have gone to the trouble. My stomach is still upset from the worms. I had to eat 15 jars of them.
Oh, it's nothing, really. And we do so rarely have guests.
No one tell her that I shared them. I'm going to tell everyone I had to eat 15 jars.
In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get.
Again, I want to give her a hug.
I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
Warrior of Darkness?
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
I don't like that everyone's looking up.
They're coming.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Desleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
What? Gobbo, Alice, we have to look for Halric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but he's wandered out there alone. We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he's headed? No. He's never done anything like this before, but it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In that case, let's keep the search close to the end. Halric isn't very sure on his feet, so he can't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Halric, please be alright. I'll cover the north and west then. Take everything from here to the south. Albric. We need to save my son.
Let's go.
There's Ura. No sign of him. If they hurt my son, I will be their warrior of darkness. For which I mean I will chop them to little pieces with my scythe. Scan your surroundings and suddenly find yourself under attack.
Oh. Oh, that must be a Sin Eater. Forgiven folly.
Senior Scorpion.
Let's keep a wide berth in
Suck sand, sand sucker.
Any sign of him? No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Oh, that's a big one.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
There it is!
Get away from my son!
Is that... Oh no!
Get away from my son.
Ulrich! We have to run!
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Oh, no, 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 no!
Tesseling! No!
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother,
Kathleen? Oh, that is...
No, 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 no!
Damn it!
Well, I am on board with killing my son now. Did you just fucking nectarine in chat, Halamali? Oh my god. Can I get nectarines in chat?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I tried to tell the carers what happened, but I can't be the shoulder to lean on. Not like this. It's so unfair. Tesleen was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. I imagine you're as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me, I can barely. I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing, about giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. Alric? He's as unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring at the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Alisay? Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them. To me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Perfect. There wasn't even a fight. I was too late, too slow, and I thought I could protect you. Can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. I hope you'll forgive me for leaving you, and that you'll delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course. She'd have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Tesleen's words close to your heart. Wait, you're leaving this moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely it's a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose. This damned light building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were only little by little. Even if it took years, we'd surely make things better. Now hold there. Everyone knows there's too much light. But how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I gained here to hunt them. Quest accepted. The quest to save the world. And everyone fucking teleported already. How you feeling, Albrecht?
That was rough.
We should how are you feeling, Aura? Because Aura was the one with a crush.
Wish I could have done more.
I wasn't expecting you to get horse haunted.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of spoiled on that already. Like, I accidentally saw it on a stream,
Ah.
but it's still still kind of hurt when it was gonna happen.
I loved that. I got so excited when I heard you go, "Hey!" I'm like, "Oh no!" But yeah, you okay, Albrecht?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's sad, but well,
Certainly setting the tone for the expansion.
mm-hmm.
Good to see you again. You look like you got a story to tell. Since you'd sooner get back to Crystarium? Yep. Forgive me, I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against blight with kindness, I must fight my own way. With steel. From Eorzea's sword in the darkness to Novrand's sword in the light. Gods above, it feels like an age ago now. Miss Alice, is there something I can get you? You're swiftest tomorrow. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. Oh my god, we got to reference Bahamut. Yay, Timberborn. Tell me if it's any good. Ugh. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Amarang again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. Well, the wind did help clear my head, at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out, shall we?
Oh, it's right there. Okay.
Yeah. The Crystarium's a little weirdly assembled, but everything is so convenient to Aetheryte. Of business, just say the word and I'd be happy to escort you. Take me, we have business. We have so much business. I have business. Okay, Alice, thanks for seeking me out. It means a lot to have you there at my side. I was tempted to set off again the moment we decided on a direction. But you still have to visit Alpha now, haven't you? And if I know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success. If you hasn't already, I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being, but don't keep me waiting too long. Eh? So shall we go get Alphino this week?
Good question. Oh.
I ask you because you're the Swede.
Yeah. I don't think I have it in me to finish it, but we can at least go there. Or if you want, we can wrap things up here. And
I think this is the good stopping point.
Mm.
So let's find a spot to have everyone meet, so we can do our new group image for everything.
Yay!
Where should we meet up? I think this is too close to the tower.
Yeah. Golden stairs. I didn't see that before. Let me get my chisel.
Goodness, if we want the crystal tower in our back, we'd have to go a ways forward, I think.
Hello, buddy.
Ura's burping. We're gonna need Ura back. I'm just trying to find a good space for us to make our pose as the Warriors of Darkness. Because I think we're going to be the Warriors of Darkness, right?
It sure feels like it.
Goodness, even here it's close. Okay, I think if we go up to the second floor on one of these array things. that might give us the elevation we need to get a good image.
Yay, Peloton!
Everyone loves Peloton.
Yeah. I don't suppose Viper gets it?
No, it's a ranged DPS thing.
Ah. It's very pretty here, I have to say. Oh, look, there's a lookout tower up to the right of us as well.
Yeah, if this doesn't work. No, I think this works. It's going to be close. Because we're kind of limited, but I think... Yeah. We need Aura.
I'm back.
Okay,
Can I take
Aura?
the next quest?
Nope. We're doing a G pose before we leave, so we need you to get here.
Alright.
Front right, second floor, on the edge of the long bridge.
I can just look you up at the map.
Yeah, but it's second floor. You won't find us on the first floor.
If only I can use my mounts here.
What emote should I use?
Yeah, that's the...
Box. I'm gonna box.
Time to punch the light.
Ball dance Halabali. And then we just need Ura to show up and do...
You know, I feel awkward with this whole Warrior of Darkness bit while playing as a white mage.
Oh, yeah. well, yeah.
What you just need to do is dye your robes black.
I mean, they're sort of black.
Well, there you go.
Well, except for my leggings, but I like how the orange looks here.
Oh gosh, the orange color is so good. Stand between me and Halabali.
Okay. I don't know what emote to use. This one's good as any.
Oh. Perfect.
I'm not going to disable all motion. Disable target motion. Let's get Aura into there. Halabali. Yeah.
But yeah, earlier when I did see what happened, I saw it out of context. I thought they were still in Stormblood, honestly.
Oh.
So I had no idea who the character was. So I was like, So when we got to the scene, I was like, oh. That is... My eyes are blinking. That is so weird.
And then get my bisexual lighting going. I think that's a pretty good image.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that will be, I think, where we find someone to raid. Who's live? I see Lucky. I see Double Danger Dad, and I see Silvaria. Let's go right into Silvaria. Come on, everybody.
Okay.
Silvaria, you have a long fucking name. Everyone get ready to spam Nectarines in the chat.
I'll never look at a nectarine the same way.
I might.
There we
I
go.
mean, they're very tasty.
2, 3, and then
I feel like it's gonna get us better context later.
a sad face. 1, 2, 3. So copy and paste the raid message, everyone. And then they can have no idea what's going on. Are we ready?
Hopefully.
Rah.